Hello, it's a vlog day. Welcome back. Guess what? It is exactly a week until I go back to work, but guess where I'm headed today? I have a full day training that it's a voluntary training. At the last minute, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'll explain more why later. I do have to get out the door right now. But I'm gonna be with my preschool team, my preschool speech pathologists, as well as the teachers. And I'm really excited because I'll get to see people I haven't seen in a couple months. And then it's a training on our new curriculum. So there's, again, multiple reasons why I decided to do it, but one of the big ones is I want to be able to provide the best therapy for my kids. And so this is going to be kind of a foundation for planning things throughout the school year. I know I don't plan a lot, but just in terms of vocabulary and getting ideas for materials and things like that. So that's where I'm headed. It's an all-day thing from 9 to 3. So that's what we're gonna do today. And then after that, I'll have my in-home session with my little Wednesday client. And I'll probably run to Trader Joe's because we need a couple of things from there. And then come home, go on a walk with Mark, and just still be in that summer mode, but like slowly easing my way back in. I did my morning routine this morning. It took a little longer than expected, so it's okay. Anyways, gotta go make my smoothie and gonna hit the road. Updates for you. I have about 15 minutes before my in-home session. I'm parked around the corner because I'm awkward like that. I just got out of our training. I actually do need to eat a little snack, so I'm gonna do that right now. Something fun, actually. A local company, local to me, reached out to me last week or a couple weeks ago. They're this company called My Healthy Penguin. I don't know if this is backwards. Hopefully it's not. They're a meal prep company. Actually, I say they. I've been speaking with one person, Christine. It's her company. She's the sweetest lady. She reached out to me and was like, hey, want to create some content for us? I'll send you some meals and just share about us in your stories. And I was like, that's like the perfect thing for me to be sharing. I don't know why my hair is so fluffy. I was like, I love snacks, love meals, food. And so Mark has been helping me taste test the meals. She sent me 5 meals. So on Monday morning, we had a carne asada, Fiesta Bowl. No, that was Sunday. Sunday for lunch, we had a carne asada Fiesta Bowl. Monday for lunch, there was herb crusted salmon, delicious. Yesterday for dinner, we had the pulled pork, like a barbecue style meal. So good. And then today she also sent me a little snack pack. And so I brought this to go, to have snacks at the training, but I didn't end up even pulling it out. It just didn't feel right to be whipping out a snack and crunching on veggies. So I'm going to do that real quick in between my session. But I just wanted to say hi, check in. I know I didn't get a lot of content because we were in a training and I was meeting with people, and it's I can't really whip out my phone or anything and be filming that. But we did go to Sweet Green for lunch. It's my favorite place. So that was really good. My friend and I, my other speechy friend and I. And now I am just gonna get a snack for a couple minutes, then head up to my EI session, and then after that it's Trader Joe's. So I'll do a little Trader Joe's haul and I'll recap the day, and I'll also share some of those updates I kind of alluded to this morning when I was chatting with you, just about things that are going on at work and SLP life, Marie the SLP life. So yeah, exciting things. So we'll recap in a little bit, but just want to say hi and see you soon. Sash found a lizard on the screen, and so Mark, he lifted the blinds to give her more access to it. So, because you could see it's out there. I would be freaking out if it was in our house, but this girl is so excited about it. And of course, Mark's the best companion in the world because he's like, sure, let her have some fun. But I was really worried she was going to try and climb the curtains. So this is interrupting my Trader Joe's haul, but it's worth it. Okay, quick Trader Joe's haul, but really what this is about is I'm going to share why today was so exciting. One of the things that changed last year for me as a school-based SLP was that, and this is something you learn kind of as maybe just a teacher or a district employee, is like, you can be moved. In most cases, my job, I don't get moved a lot, but like you might be asked to move school sites or grade levels here and there. And as a speech pathologist, again, I don't feel like that gets too impacted. I know my district, my special director, everybody's been so good to us in terms of like, if you have a population you love working with, you love middle school, you love elementary, you love preschool, we want you to be like in your niche. Like, we know that's where your strengths are. And the thing I love about being a preschool SLP is that I love that age group. That is just where my heart is. But also I'm in my bathing suit, and I got home, changed, and we're going to the pool because it's 100 degrees outside. But anyways, just sidetracked. Preschools where my heart is, and I am so grateful that my district has really honored that and, you know, allowed me to be a part of the preschool team. Well, last year things changed in our district a little bit, and we used to have what we call preschool cluster sites, with most of the preschool classrooms clustered at like between like 3 to 4 school sites in the district. And then last year they split us all up and they put one classroom at every school site in the district. Sasha, you can't get it. It's actually not inside. She's like gonna start climbing up the window somehow, and she's a cat, so I don't doubt she could do it. So anyways, last year, because of that change, we were moving between 2 sites. The preschool SLPs were, but part of that meant we were also taking on new kids onto our caseload, new grade levels. So I was also working with transitional kindergartners and kindergartners. Now, while I loved those kids, going between 2 programs was really challenging. And I will say this, it's not a problem being in uncomfortable environments. I think that's really good for our growth. And it was really good for me last year to allow myself to see where I really want to continue to be, which is in that preschool. I call it the preschool bubble, but really it's because it's a whole different program that requires a whole different set of paperwork, and there's just different logistical things. And so I realized halfway through the year, I'd really like to go back to preschool. And not only did I realize this, but a lot of our preschool SLPs who were also doing the same thing realized it. So we came together, the district came together with us and was really supportive and said, yeah, next year we're gonna make this work. But in order to make that work, it means I'm gonna be splitting sites more. So it's a lot of exciting things, but that means I'll be at 3 sites instead of 2. So 2 years ago I was at 1 site, and I'd been there for 4 years in preschool, in this happy little preschool bubble that definitely got interrupted by COVID, but you know, we still made it work. To then last year getting split between 2 sites, also adding on some different grade levels, which meant that I felt I was working with a lot of different team members, a lot of new teachers, new by just new people to me. And then to now this year, something even newer, working at 3 sites. And so I do feel like because I've worked at 2 sites and done the in-between, I can do 3. Another really cool thing they're allowing us to do, which is another reason why this training today was so awesome, was we're going from more of a pull-out model to a more co-teaching push-in model. And if you're familiar with preschool speech language pathology or early intervention, you know that co-teaching is so powerful. I work in a full inclusion preschool program, which I do want to talk more about that at some point, maybe in its own separate video, but basically my kids that have speech and language goals and are on an IEP are in a classroom with their general education peers 100% of the time. And now they are truly in that classroom, not getting pulled out for speech by themselves, because I'm going to be in the classroom providing their services in there. And I just think that's going to be so cool. So today we were at our curriculum training. It's the Frog Street curriculum, if you're familiar with that. Shout out to Melody Dunn, who was the most amazing trainer today. She was so enthusiastic and I loved that. She's from Texas, so I know Frog Street's around, like it's out there. But I'm really excited. You know, we talked a lot about social emotional development. I'm really big on that. And one of the most powerful things she talked about today was connection. And if you haven't figured out by now, my biggest thing as a Sasha, oof. My biggest thing as a speech language pathologist is building that connection with my kids and the teachers that I work with. So yeah, it was really fun. And just that being said, those are kind of the updates that I was alluding to earlier, just that, I'm going back into solely preschool. I'm super stoked about it. Something new to my job is I'll be at 3 sites, but I feel like another thing too, with talking about being in that bubble, yes, that's a comfortable zone for me, but there is enough nuance on the daily, enough challenges and opportunities to grow on the daily with little ones, with my caseload, and the fact that I'll be at 3 sites too is a whole other thing. But there's enough of that can push me outside of my comfort zone on the daily. So I think that's really, I just still feel like I have so much to learn as an EI SLP, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity to be back kind of where I can really be in that zone of proximal development, so to speak. So yeah, lots of exciting things. And today's training was, like I said, it was full of enthusiasm, full of positive opportunities for interaction. I got to connect with my preschool SLP team. I haven't talked to them all summer. We've all done a really good job of taking our SLP hats off and just like focusing on our, being humans over the summer. And so I feel like we're all kind of going back in with this same mindset of like, we're ready, but like, we're also coming in like, did anybody check their email? Like, no. So it's kind of funny, but also we're all on the same page. So whatever. So yeah, lots of fun. I got to meet the new teachers I'll be working with at my new school site. They're really awesome. They're all about the push-in and the collaboration and the co-teaching. So that is amazing. I got to see teachers I haven't seen in 2 months that I'm really close with. I become friends with the people I work with, and I'm very grateful that I've been surrounded by such positive people to be a part of my SLP role. So yeah, and then after the training, I did my early intervention session. It was fun. She'd been playing outside all day apparently, and I think the heat was a factor in our interactions, but I think both of us were feeling it. We were fine, but it was just funny because I was like, yeah, she just probably needs to like rest. And it's funny because I was telling Mark, he always asks like, how'd it go? And I was like, well, she'd been outside all day playing with her sister and cousins, and I think she probably feels a little bit heat exhausted because I know that on Friday last week when I was having some kind of heat exhaustion experience, had anybody come up to me and tried to sing songs with me or play with me, I probably would have been telling them no too. So that was kind of a funny moment. But then I went to Trader Joe's, just got a few essentials. Nothing crazy. Actually, the only impulse buy, which isn't really an impulse buy, I need this, was some hand sanitizer. But if you have not used the Trader Joe's hand sanitizer, this is perfect because it fits right in your SLP bag. So I like these, and they're spray. They're not, the other ones are too, like they feel sticky on my hands after, but the spray ones from Trader Joe's, I swear by them. What else did we get? We just got some of our favorite dark chocolate rice cake thins. They were out of the regular rice cake thins, so I did have to get some of these. And then plantain chips. Got a couple of our favorite beverages. Oh, I already put it in the fridge because it was probably getting so hot from my car and I just want to get right in the fridge. I did get some more, I've shown it before. We got aloe juice, and then I also got the cashew yogurt that I really like to put honey and blueberries in. And then we're trying this tangerine probiotic drink, which is really good. So Mark and I have been enjoying this. I probably should have gotten more, but I didn't know how they taste. I feel like if you know like the Ollipops, the Poppy drinks. The Poppy drinks, these are like probiotic sodas. I feel like this is Trader Joe's version of them, but they're cheaper. It's hot in here, our AC's not on, and we're trying to keep it that way. We're trying to keep it cool in here. So I'm gonna shut all the windows. We're gonna go to the pool, and I will catch up with you. If it's not tonight, it'll be tomorrow morning. All right. Guess where we are? This is my speech room. Mark's here too, learning sign language.
I really like the sign language chart.
Isn't that cool? It's so vintagey.
It's good. It's good too. Like there was one in the classroom where I was teaching summer school, and this one is just easier to read.
So we got new carpet in our classrooms at my home site, and it looks so good. Smells like new carpet. The room smells, I like the smell of new carpet. I don't know about you, but anything that smells fresh and new, I love it. But I found out last weekend when I met up with some of my work friends that my room was a mess. So there's all my stuff on the back counter. And then I have two of those big rolling cabinets. They weren't even in the room anymore. They were put in another room. So we found those, but all of my stuff is in the middle. So we're waiting for my tires to get rotated. I haven't even shared what I've been up to all day. But we took my car in to get the tires rotated. Mark picked me up. We went and got his car smog checked. We still have some time, so now we're here in my classroom because everything's kind of local, which is really awesome. So we're gonna feng shui this room up, get some of the big furniture back. That's why he is here to help me, so I can have some help moving things around. And then I probably won't even deal with the back counter. We'll do that when we get back. You can help me with that. But he's gonna help me with like my desk, the big cabinets, all the heavy stuff real quick. And then hopefully by that time my car's ready. So maybe we'll do a little time lapse. Time lapse? Time lapse. Mark to put this little table right up against this wall, like kind of over this socket. And so this was his interpretation. You proud of your work?
I like to keep the children safe.
Hey, thanks for helping me today.
Hey, say thanks more.
Say thanks more. But we're gonna actually get this table in order. But it's coming along. My desk was already, when they put my desk back, it used to face like out. So when I was sitting at the chair, I'd actually be facing the camera right now. I didn't like that way for a couple reasons. I liked that I could face the door to the outside. That's necessary for me in a work environment. But I didn't like that I couldn't face the other door to the pod, because that's also a doorway. And I just know myself, and I like to be facing all the doorways, but I also like to have access to facing the window. So they did us a favor and already had the desk where it needs to be. So that was nice. I just put my filing cabinets behind the desk. I'll make it really cute back there somehow, so I have a cute background for Zoom meetings. But then these two, once we located these two guys, I didn't have a place for them because they used to be back here in this corner. And I used to have two bookshelves, which are missing, so we're gonna locate those. But I probably only need one of those bookshelves now, actually, come to think of it, because I think I'm gonna try and fit the bookshelf in between these cabinets once I start putting things back together. And then, and that'll be that. One day I really don't wanna have to have these big rolling cabinets, but it's okay. We're grateful for the storage. So I think we're done here for today. It was a quick 45-minute session, and then I get to do all this, like I said, next time. But it feels good. It feels good to be back. It feels good to see the pretty new carpet. Now we go pick the mini up. Woo! This is awkward. So I recorded an ending to yesterday's vlog, and realized afterwards, when I went to record another video today, the settings that I was recording on were so off that the video that I recorded was glitched. Everything was super glitchy because I hadn't switched back. We did a time lapse and I hadn't switched back to other settings, and it's okay. We move on from it. All that to say, I am just so grateful you came along with me on this vlog. I had such a fun time bringing Mark into my classroom, getting to see it with the new carpet. Something about that just got me so excited for this school year. I don't know. It's just fun. And after getting to meet new teachers that I'm working with on Wednesday and just reconnect with all the people that I love working with so much was really awesome. And, they're getting me excited, and I'm very hopeful for this year. I'm definitely the most excited I've been in a long time, probably since COVID and all of that craziness that really just put such heavy demands on educators, on a lot of people. But I think we just really were feeling it in the schools. And so it's just really, I'm really grateful to kind of feel a little bit more excitement and less overwhelm going into a school year. And yeah, it just feels really special. So that is where I'm ending this vlog. I think there was more I said in that original ending to the vlog, but I don't quite remember what was going on with all of that. And yesterday was honestly such a full day. Like, after even ending the vlog, Mark and I just felt like we ran around all day, running errands, and there was just a lot going on. So I'm like still kind of, my brain still feels like mush, but I am actually getting ready to film like a little back to school outfit haul that is probably already on my YouTube channel, to be honest. So I'm excited because I'm going to share some fun things that I've found and outfits that I'm putting together just to get more excited about it. So I hope you have a really great rest of your day, a really great rest of your week. I will see you on the next video. If you like these videos, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I invite you to join. It's going to be a lot of fun. We like buckle up, because we're gonna have a lot of fun together as the school year starts, just sharing all my ideas for push-in therapy, individualized therapy. Like, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, see you later.